It's around 200 or 300 years later. So Caesar is still such a huge part of this story. You know, his wisdom and what he's created has trickled down to all these clans and different groups of apes. And, you know, it's very human. Apes have gone off and sort of created their own sort of stories and their religions in a way. You know, Eagle Clan, it's all about the eagles and being with nature. And so it's set in a world reclaimed by nature. You know, it's such a... Wes's vision boards and the things we've seen, it's such a beautiful, terrifying world where nature has just taken back what's hers, you know, and the skyscrapers just eaten by vines and you know, rivers, raging rivers running through cities and so it's an incredible world, and it's a world I've always really loved, and I think, you know, Wes is such a visual director, so I think it's going to be pretty mind-blowing. And who's in control? As far as Eagle Clan knows, we don't know. We're such an isolated clan that the teenagers, I don't think we've ever really seen violence. You know, that's another thing that's so beautiful about these films is the last trilogy is always in conflict. You know, they're always fighting. And this film starts with these apes living their best lives, pretty much, you know, playing and climbing and you know, just living in this time of peace. But little do we know, there's apes in other parts of the world that are a little bit more ambitious for power than we are. The beautiful thing about Noah, Suna and Anaya is they kind of complement each other. They each kind of give the others what they don't have, you know. So Noah is so intelligent, but he can be, you know, get stuck in his own head because he's so intelligent. He questions so much and can be quite introverted. So then me and Suna pull him out of himself. And Suna's so grounded and so strong, and you know, she's the one in the group that you feel safe with. And Anaya is the rat bag, I think, you know, which in a beautiful way. And what I love about Anaya and what is so complex about Anaya is that, and you know, it's most people that have that sort of cheekiness or bravado, it comes from a place of you know, there's been some hurt. You know, I think Anaya is probably the smallest of the group, easily to be picked on when younger. So these two friends, you know, protect him. You know, it was such a genius move to have 6 weeks of ape school that we all did together, and you know, it's obviously very necessary, but a byproduct from that, which I didn't realise, was just how close we would all get. You know, and it's you know, acting can be such a confronting and such a vulnerable thing as it is. You know, you're delving into these emotions in front of hundreds of people that, you know, over a course of the shoot you'll get to know, but to begin with, you know, so the trust that we developed in the rehearsal space, we took onto set, and you know, within the first couple of weeks, we you know, got the feedback from the studio that they were really happy with the relationships, and that the kind of friendship and the joy was translating, which is so important. And it's the same with other, you know, I don't cross paths too much with Peter, who plays Raka, or you know, fleeting moments with Lightning, and but just the trust that we've all developed, it's helped so much. And the shoot changes so rapidly because of the amazing locations, because of the weather, because of, you know, Wes always has this brilliant story in his mind that, you know, we don't kind of get privy to, and sometimes until we rock up. So there's a lot happening on the fly, and just to know that the people you're working with, the people you're looking at, no matter what choice you make or what happens, will have your back. So it's a really wonderful relationship, the three teams, and it's just been such a joy to play with. It's absolutely, the production design, Daniel Dorrance and the team, it's been mind-blowing, you know, and it's such a mixture. As soon as you read the script and you kind of know what the project is, you go, oh, so we're going to be in a studio for, you know, for 5 months. And then you start hearing that you're going to Wollongong and you know, to the Blue Mountains. You're like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. But the mix of location and then studio work, it's created such an incredible world. My favourite stuff is actually in the studio, to see the pieces that they've built, you know, the nests and the shipyard, you know, Proximus's kingdom, and the detail. It's just, you know, the entire team, you know, the Greens team, the props team, they've just done such a mind-blowing job. Like, you could spend a week just looking at every intricate little detail on set. And, you know, things that people may never see, but they're just there. You know, the specificity is just, it's mind blowing, you know, and that's kind of sometimes, you know, it's easy to forget to stop, but you know, when you just stop and you look around and you go, okay, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool.